Incoming enemy fire! Beware! Enemy fire! Incoming enemy fire! Be attacked from above! Seek cover! Enemy missile fire! King and country!
It's a brutal era of endless war, and Prince Tyrion, champion of the Everqueen, will fight to defend the fabled elven homeland of Ulthuan from the endless attacks of the never-ending forces of evil.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the SFO Tyrion campaign. Just a reminder, this is a campaign where we are using these SFO settings to do away with the steamrolling that happens in regular old, I won't say vanilla Warhammer, because it does happen in vanilla Warhammer, but it also happens in let's say default settings SFO as well. I just don't believe that the steamrolling pace of vanilla Warhammer is proper total war experience. So we're slowing things down. We are slowing down the campaign movement range so that there's not going to be, you know, the easy take one settlement, one turn, jump onto the next settlement, the next turn, then the next settlement, the next turn after that. Instead, it takes a lot longer to go back and forth between them. We have reduced the replenishment rate, and a few other things as well. And I just wanted to take a second and point out how significantly it has already affected this campaign. So we're only 3 episodes in. It's only turn 7, and yet this campaign is already significantly different than it would be normally. So normally in turn number 1 of Tyrion, you would defeat the enemy army right here. This is the Cult of Excess, that's your starting enemy. You would defeat their army in the field, and then you would bounce on over here and take Tower of Lysine at the second part of the first turn. And then by turn 4, you would take Angiriel, or Angiriel, I don't know which way to say it. And then probably turn 5 or turn 6, you would have Shrine of Assyrian. Well, that obviously has not happened to us. So what we have done, Tyrion, his experience in this campaign, we won our field battle, but we didn't have enough movement range to reach the Tower of Lysine. So instead we took that on turn 2. Then we came over here. We actually encircled Angiriel, but by the time we were able to get over here, they had already built up an army that actually, before we even got there, I now remember, we came across here, and they actually sent a large army out to meet us here. We won that battle. The remnants of their army fled back to Angiriel, and then we encircled them and waited one turn, and then we went ahead and made the attack and lost, and they pushed us back. And then this was all in the most recent episode, where after having suffered that fairly disastrous defeat, we were able to turn around and subsequently win a big victory. And so that's where we are right now. Turn number 7. We are laying siege here with our mage, and we are meanwhile in encampment stance with Tyrion so that he can get his replenishment. Same thing for Exarion here. And what I had intended to do at the tail end of the last episode was to go ahead and make the attack at the first thing in this episode. But I think actually what I might do is I might wait one more turn. And the reason is because if we look at what the garrison is like over here at Shrine of Assyrian, that is a pretty strong garrison. And on top of that garrison, as soon as we defeat this army right here, they're going to recruit another one right here and start recruiting more units into that army. The longer that we leave this army here, I feel like it's less likely that they will recruit another army over here. And the longer that we stay in encampment stance here, the more casualty replenishment we get. And the reason why that's important is because what I'd like to do is I'd like to win this battle with an army that is then subsequently going to be strong enough to turn right around and at least encircle, if not go ahead and outright attack Shrine of Assyrian. So I think we're going to wait at least one more turn here. It says that they're recruiting, but they should not be able to because they are encircled, unless it just works differently with SFO, and I don't think it does. So that army cannot grow, it cannot recruit right now. Instead, it should be suffering a little bit of attrition. Not that that's that big of a deal, but the garrison here is either it's either suffering attrition or at the very least is not replenishing at all. So, and time is on our side right now. We have the upper hand. And this is, anyway, pacing-wise, I know this is not for everybody, so I wanted to mention this right up front. I'm sure some people like a faster-paced campaign. In fact, maybe the majority of people do. Something closer to regular old vanilla Warhammer. I, however, don't. I believe that it's important to suffer setbacks in the course of a campaign. That way you can appreciate the victories. Proper total war means sometimes having to recover after massive battles because you've taken too many casualties. It means sometimes having to play defense and then counterattacking and, various strategies like that. So, all right, anyway, enough said. Let's go ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to improve Tower of Lycene to a haven. We're getting pretty decent money. We can't actually, I could recruit if I wanted to do global recruitment, but I really don't because it's never mind, it's prohibitively expensive right now. What we're going to do is we're going to wait until we take Angerial, maybe next turn, maybe the turn after. We will recruit a couple more units at that point to then help for the final push on Shrine of Assyrian. I like this pacing because it makes every little victory feel a little bit more special. Okay. So we're going to leave everybody where they are. We are going to check our diplomacy out. We're quite weak. That's one side effect of the casualties that we've taken and the slow replenishment. Illyrian still wants to be friends with us. We did become trading partners with their enemy Tyrion in the previous episode, but apparently they're not holding that against us. In fact, they would like to trade with us as well. Yeah, let's see how much they'd give us for that.
Ask of the Asa?
They would give us 291. Yeah, we'll take it. More trade is good. And then
Tyrant.
we've not really, tied ourselves to either one of them in terms of a non-aggression pact, so that's just not something that I want to do right now. We want to definitely be friends with Alariel, but we don't want to be friends with anybody that could potentially turn into an enemy of hers. Okay. I think then we are probably ready to go ahead and end our turn already. And like I said, we'll just play this by ear. I might wait one turn. I might wait 2 turns. Let's go ahead and do our first end turn here. Okay, so the hero somehow managed to embed into the army even though we've got the city encircled. So that's a little disconcerting. I'm not sure how he was able to do that. But it doesn't look like they were able to recruit units. I guess because it's a port. Because it's a port, that's why he was able to sail right in. Still, I didn't think that we could do that. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Did they lose one of their One of their heroes due to attrition. They did, didn't they? Wow. That, or maybe they just disbanded him. I didn't think attrition would actually cause that. All right, so yeah, their garrison is in really bad shape. Okay, this is interesting. So this is why we wanted to be very careful about who we are friends with respect to Avalorn here, with Alariel, because we don't want to get too cozy with anybody that she is going to go to war with. Now, it does look like both Ivris and Kothik are safe trading partners and potentially even non-aggression pact partners for us. So we'll get to them eventually. We haven't actually encountered them yet. Let's go ahead and check this out here. Yeah, nothing to do. Okay,
Fear
except
my
that Cult of
malice.
Excess would obviously love peace with us. So, how are we looking here? Certainly we can win. And one thing I didn't mention when I was going over the overview of everything, but this modifier right here, the stronger garrisons, that's huge. We found out the hard way that makes garrisons incredibly tough. All right, I think at this point we've probably waited long enough. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. Decisive victory now. We don't do auto-resolves on this channel except for the most ridiculously one-sided battles, which this one is not, because our units are not in great shape. It's unlikely we would lose any units, but it's possible that we could, particularly with the garrison being stronger, which means they do extra damage. Let's just take a quick look at the layout here. It's probably going to be exactly the same field. Yeah, it's going to be the same layout as what we did last episode, so that's fine. All right, we're going to do it, and we're obviously going to have to wait for Tyrion's army to come into the battle. All right, so let's go ahead and just figure out where we're going to do the fighting at. Obviously, we want to be down here. Start deployment. You can just go ahead and start down here. Start battle. If they come this way, that's fine, but we obviously don't want her to get engaged until the reinforcements get here. Let's go ahead and speed up. A little bit less than a minute. Okay, you can go ahead and come back out now. And 8 seconds. Here we go. Still no sign of the enemy, so they're going to wait for us to come to them. That's fine. We'll go ahead and do this. Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get our spears forward. Our archers behind. You guys. Let's get you here on the side. You guys a little bit behind. And all of our characters over here.
Seeking the foe.
Let's go ahead and speed up again. It does look like we're going to have to go find them, which is fine, but we'll do it methodically. I really need to not take any more casualties than necessary in this battle. Let's go ahead and get you... Tyrion, I want you to be up front. And here, then you as well. Okay. Let's end the prince. Let's go ahead and get you, Mantessa. Let's get you forward because you might be able to draw them towards us with your, what's it called, Soul Quench here. Once we find them, that is. Is everybody else in position? Not quite yet. Don't really want her to get too far ahead of everybody else.
Heir of
So we'll go
Anarion.
ahead and start moving everybody forward now.
Understood.
You, I just want to make sure that they're not hiding off.
Onward.
Never mind, we found them. It's all good. Okay, yeah, let's get you forward here.
Supreme. Archmage repositioning.
And all of you all.
Sword of the Assur.
Let's get you in the open field here where our archers
Very well. Onwards to victory.
have unobstructed fields of fire, and then back to you.
Assur Archmage.
Let's go ahead and speed things up again. We'll try to draw them towards us with our Soul Quench. Is that what it's called? Yep, Soul Quench. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and launch it at Ravenna there.
Behold my power.
Wow, we can hit from here? I thought she was going to have to go a little bit further than that, but that's fine. This is, ooh, hello. Yeah, we should definitely be using this. Get this on you. Yeah, let's go ahead and speed up. Everybody's walking. What's the range on that? 200. And yet you're not casting it? What? Why? Why is it not letting me cast it? I don't know.
In Horeth's
Okay,
name.
here they come. This is fine. Yeah, I don't get why it was, affects allies in range, maximum 1.
Assur Prince.
Oh, you guys aren't...
Assur noble.
Somehow I missed you,
With
that's
me.
why, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do this again. Let's make sure that we've got
Magic is weak.
unobstructed
Magic's
line of sight there.
unleashed.
Okay, that worked pretty well. Alright, let's get you back.
Enemy magic.
Get back.
Predicted.
Get back. Yeah, we should be able to shred them very effectively there. That worked pretty well. Let's get you back over here now.
Shield of the
Here, let's
Ever
get
Queen.
Tyrion forward, and
Assur
why don't we go
Archmage.
ahead and heal Tyrion? You can reach him. There we go, that works.
Witness true magic.
The winds are ours. The winds are rising.
Horeth guides me.
Okay, I'm pretty sure our archers should just about... okay, their spells are unfortunately going to do a little bit here to us. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead.
Ready.
Tyrion, you go ahead and run forward and try to engage right there. Now let's go ahead and do...
The winds are rising.
do this again.
Our sorceresses are at work. The enemy is magic. Glorious dark magic. Hecate honors us. Our sorcery is majestic. They attack from afar. Enemy magic. Our sorceresses are at work. Enemy sorcery. Missiles, take cover. Our magic is strong.
heal on Tyrion, and then we should be pretty much done. I would think this fight shouldn't last too terribly long. Although Tyrion is not exactly dominating over there, is he? Here, you need to shoot them.
Attack!
Everybody else here should be able to shoot pretty effectively. Okay. Let's go ahead and get another heal on Tyrion. Can I heal him while he's rampaging? No, I cannot. Alright. Can I heal you? Let's get you forward. Okay, they did a lot of damage to the spearman unit, but that's okay. That's fine. Oh, they still have those dark shards back there. Well, now they don't. Okay. Tyrion, I'd really appreciate if you would recover now so that I can heal you. Tyrion. How long does this last? 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. He's back. Go ahead and come back. Okay, that's good. We took care of the enemy lord. All we need to do now is more healing. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit here. I'm more concerned about healing Tyrion than anybody else. There we go. Speed things up again. Maybe we'll get another heal off. Probably one more, I would guess. It's not a whole lot of healing, but it's better than nothing.
We'll weaken them from afar.
So he gains
Observe my radiance.
32. Okay, never mind. That was it. All right. 17 spearmen. I can certainly live with 17 spearmen as our only casualties for this battle. I'm a little bit curious how much loot we're going to get out of it. It should be a decent amount. We did kill the enemy lord. And the enemy lord, keeping in mind, is level 5. So, I don't know. We'll see. I mentioned this in the previous episode. I'm not crazy that that SFO starts enemy characters out, lords and heroes apparently, at level 5. I don't understand it. It just feels like a cheat to me. That's completely unnecessary. The beginning of the game is already challenging enough with all these other settings that we set. I don't really get why, and we start at level 1, so I don't get why they start at level 5, but it is what it is. Okay, so we have Potion of Farsight. Yeah, I'll find a use for it later. We didn't get terribly much in the way of treasury here, did we? But, anyway, it's better than nothing. And we got 2 more points of Air of Venarian. Okay. We're going to go ahead and occupy it.
A bulwark in Oathwan's war.
Enemy killed in battle. Enemy killed in battle. Enemy killed in battle. Got a Druki Destroyer here. Leadership +5 when fighting against Dark Elves. That's Tyrion. Well, that's going to be super useful. And a Sword of Might, Exarian. That's fine, actually. That works for me. And we unlocked Keepers of the Flame. Really? We're only level 4 and we unlocked Keepers of the Flame. Alright, well. Works for me. So we're going to go ahead and move Tyrion a little bit closer here.
Good has triumphed.
But remaining in encampment stance. Let's go ahead and give him his skill up here.
Glorious victory.
I think what we're going to want to do, until I know exactly what types of units I'm going to have in the army, I'm going to focus a little bit more on making him a dedicated, personally good in combat melee warrior here. So let's give you melee defense. That'll help. And looks like Mantressa also gained a rank.
High Elven
Yep. Okay, let's give you Route Marcher. Easy decision for you. And then Exarian.
Can I offer assistance?
Let's move you forward now as well. We have the money to do something here. Probably makes the most sense to just go ahead and level that up. And we do want to do some recruiting.
How can I assist you?
I think
Champion of the Ever Queen.
let's go ahead and recruit one more archer unit into Tyrion's army. And that's all we can afford. Okay. All right. But that's fine. We'll have a 20 stack plus 2 additional lords here that we can use next turn on the Shrine of Assyrian. It's a size 13 garrison, but it's got some good units, and those units are very heavily buffed. I'm a little curious what the balance power is going to be between the two of those, between these two, but we'll find out. Again, time is on our side as long as they'll also recruit a lord, I'm sure, but they shouldn't be able to recruit anything into the army. All right, let's check our diplomacy once more. We're still only at 213. Very interesting. Okay. No. Okay, we have at least encountered Ivris. That's good. Is there any chance they would... Nope, there's no chance that they would accept a trade agreement at this point.
Lord of Fear.
I just want to take a look at them and see... Okay, they like our war with Cult of Excess, and they like our treaties with Avalorn, so that's good. They just have a little bit of a prejudice against us, but that won't be too impactful, I don't think. All right, then let's go ahead and end another turn here. Okay, we don't want to ignore Count Noctilus for too long. We cannot afford to allow him to run around unabated, causing havoc in Ulthuan, but we need to focus down one enemy at a time.
I will weigh what you have to say and the merit of your actions.
Okay, Illyrian, you just want a non-aggression pact. That's not going to happen while you're at war with Tyrannoch. Okay, sure enough, they recruited a lord and a hero. Very interesting. Now, if my theory is correct, they should not be able to move... If we encircle, they should not be able to move that hero into the shrine, into that army that's in the Shrine of Assyrian. They were only able to do it before, I'm assuming, because it was
My
a port.
powers grow.
Okay, recruit 30 units. We'll get there eventually. We get into rank. And just checking out our
Shield of Alaria.
Our status here. Let's go ahead and give you... Which is... Okay, that one costs 6 Winds of Magic. This one costs 12. Let's go with the Thunderbolt. Works for me. And... I'm going to go ahead.
As you command.
If I could do this in Noble Prestige. Oh, I just realized. Does this actually give us more? This gives us more casualty replenishment than Encampment Stance does. That's how I interpret. Oh no, it's just for the Lord. Just for the Lord, not for the whole army. Okay. Alright, gotcha. Then we have Winds of Magic Power Reserve, Experience Gain, is cast base chance. Okay, so it looks to me like we should be able to encircle them using this stance right here. Or this stance right here. This one doesn't take any movement. So we'll go ahead and do this. Experience gain plus 25% for all spellcasters. We don't actually have... Yes, we have one spellcaster in the army. Sure, we'll do this.
Watch over me.
And we're going to encircle. Pyrrhic Victory. Let's go ahead and encircle.
Sunfang hungers.
And we should be getting,
To victory.
yes, we are getting a little bit of replenishment now here as well.
High
And then
Elven Archmage.
you,
Lord of Ulthuan.
we'll move you
I
up
am
to
ready
here.
to fight. Our strength is failing.
And
Shaper
you,
of
I'm going to
Fates.
recruit. Looks like I can recruit one of each. Okay. Works for. Oh, war
Be
declared.
vigilant.
Who was that?
Threats abound.
Oh, Avalorn and Slanesh. Okay, it's Inkari, I believe, right? And Illyrian as well. Okay, so that means Illyrian is probably more likely to be on good terms with Avalorn. So at this point, we could maybe consider Illyrian as a potential ally. Also, I'm aware that we can use
Twisted
Intrigue at the
excuses
court
for elves.
to improve or decrease relations, but it takes influence, and we're so low on influence. We're desperate to get higher influence because
Bring me
right now we
battle.
can't actually recruit
Magic's
any of our
unleashed.
good heroes or good lords because we don't have enough influence. So we definitely need to get it to at least 25 before we recruit another noble. All right.
Student of Teclis.
I think I'm reasonably comfortable with this. I'm a little curious to see if they're going to
Waste my
sally out
time.
and attack us. I'm also very curious to see
Ill-considered.
if they're going to be able to embed those heroes into that army.
Goddess
I feel
forbids
like
it.
they should not be able to because we've got the settlement encircled, but I also thought the same thing
I
here at
lust for
Angerial, and
battle.
yet they were able to. But I'm going to assume it was because it's a port. Okay. Check diplomacy really quickly.
Tyrant.
And we'll go ahead and take a quick save, and then we will... Yeah, we'll go ahead and end the turn. Okay, Cult of Excess is not able. Oh, that was an extra lord. I thought that was a hero. Okay, close victory. Interesting now. Very interesting. Do we want to go ahead and do this? Or would I rather wait until we get the extra reinforcements next turn? Let's take a look at the battlefield. It's the same situation that we had previously where I underestimated how strong that garrison was going to be. And in this particular case, they've also got the Harganeth Executioners, which are very strong. Still, I'd like to think that we could win this. Yep, let's go ahead and fight it. We'll do the best we can, and I think maybe since they're attacking us, they'll have to come towards us. If we get ourselves maybe in these trees right here, we can at least give ourselves a little bit of an advantage over their missile units. So let's try that. All right, so start deployment here. Where are her reinforcements coming in at? I just realized they're that garrison. No, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. No, it wasn't an extra lord. I guess that was just a hero that had moved. All right. Anyway, it's fine. Let's go ahead and get... Yeah, so they are, again, they're going to have to come towards us. I think maybe... I don't love... I like having the high ground up here, but I don't actually...
Archers.
It's okay. That's all right, Michael. Just go ahead and roll with it here. So, if we do this, you're in the trees. You two are not considered in the trees, huh? No, you certainly are not. Okay, let's get you turned around like that. You two.
We will obey.
There. You're in the trees. You're still not considered in the trees, huh? There you are. Okay.
Archers.
You three. Now, I know I'm going to have to move them all forward at a certain point. But for starters, we'll leave them in the trees.
Archers. As you say.
Then our spears, let's go ahead and get the three of you spread out like this. Let's get you guys here. You guys here. And you guys, I will move you somewhere. I just don't know where yet. You on 5. We'll figure out. Tell you what we could do now. Now that I think about it, we could move everybody into the trees and try to draw them. If we move the 3 of you. If we put everybody in the trees, would we draw them towards our cavalry? We should do, right? You two are still not in the trees. So everybody except for you, back a little bit more. So everybody's hidden except for our cavalry. Our cavalry then, let's put you over here and try to draw some of them over that way. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, this is good. This is good. They're almost all headed that way. Let's try to...
Without question.
Draw them just a little further over that way, and then here, let's get Tyrion and the noble. I want you guys on 1. I want to be able to get them sort of out of formation. So if I move forward now, whoa, that was way. Okay, Michael, try this again. Everybody except for you. Move forward here. Like that. There we go. Now they're probably going to start to notice us and turn around. Yes, indeed. Okay. So, let's get 7s.
Forward. Battle call. Move.
8s.
March.
9s.
March.
Spearmen.
We go.
Spearmen.
We go.
Okay, 7s here. Actually, 8s.
Archers.
You guys, just like that, you can go ahead and start shooting.
Order.
You guys, where's my 6s?
Lothern Seaguard.
I didn't quite do that particularly well, did I? All right, I tried. Okay, let's get you now back around behind. should also have our reinforcements coming in now. Yep, let's get you forward here. Up this way. Okay, we should be shooting them up now pretty effectively, okay? We actually got some of them out of formation, so that's good. Okay, our ones here. Let's get you guys forward. We need 7s now to take them out. 8s take out them. 9s take out those dark shards right there. 6s, where you guys at? You guys. Let's take them out. Okay, we're doing pretty good damage there. Let's go ahead and get you on those Dread Spears. That's a fine matchup right there for us. Let's get you guys forward. Right here. Tyrion. Let's go ahead and make you rampage.
As you say.
You can help out over here. You guys should be fine against those. Well, not fine exactly, but. Okay. What we need now is this. And maybe this on these guys right here. Let's get you guys over up this way now. You two take care of them. Okay, you guys need to come around like that. 8s here, sorry, 9s. You guys try to take out those dark shards right there. You guys should be taking them out, hopefully. Actually, you can try to hit them. All right, let's start hitting some of these folks from behind. You can fire into them. Okay, you. Okay, this is looking just fine. You're still rampaging. You're doing okay right here. The Hargoneth Executioners are going to be my biggest concern, but it's okay. It's all right. How are we doing over here? Let's actually get you helping out right there. You guys, let's get you firing at them. Okay, you need to pull back. Let's go ahead and get another harmonic convergence off on them. Right there, okay. Those Hargoneth Executioners are definitely going to be the biggest problem here. 7s. Looks like we've taken care of an awful lot of their units over here. 8s, you guys shoot at those Hargoneth Executioners. Oh, I didn't even realize we got a unit right there. Okay, 1s. Let's get these guys broken. Okay, 7s. No, 8s. I need you to take care of those dark shards over there. 7s. Over here. Now, my 5s. I need you to get over here, hit them from behind. Okay, 9s, you all right there. You're still kind of holding your own over here. How are we doing? Let's get you on them, actually. Okay, 7s. Yeah, we should be able to take them out. Okay, we're still fighting them over here. How about over here? How are we looking over here? Yeah, they're doing... We're already seeing how the bonuses that they get are making a huge difference.
Acknowledged.
But I think in time here we should be okay. 8s. Have we taken care of these dark shards? They're shaken only, unfortunately. Okay, we really need to finish off. Okay, that's good right there. Now we need to finish off the enemy lord there. Now, you guys keep fighting them right here. You as well. Okay. Oh, we have this guy now as well. How are we doing here? Okay. Take care of them. You guys over here. Back over this way. Who are you chasing, actually? Never mind. You stay on them. Okay. Over here, this is a little bit bad. You guys.
As you say.
Let's get you all taking care of those bleak swords. Okay, we got the enemy lord broken. We need some of you to recover here, hopefully.
For duty.
We need to take out these bleak swords. Okay, you try to get away here. You're about to We're not going to lose this, are we? Let's get you over here.
Understood.
Okay. You need to fall back.
March.
You guys,
Orders understood.
like that. Okay, Tyrion broke. Are any of you recovering here? Yes.
As one.
What about over here? That's the Hargoneth Executioners, unfortunately. We just need to take out these Dread Spears here.
Advance.
You on them. You fall back.
Advance.
You guys, hurry up and get over here.
Archers!
You shoot them in the back.
Tyrion!
You shoot them in the back as well. Okay, over here, how we doing?
And true.
We just need you guys to shoot them now. You shoot them. Tyrion, have you recovered? Yes, okay. Yeah, this is
Retreat.
definitely, again, way tougher of a fight
Ready!
than normal garrisons would be, that's for sure.
Tyrion.
Okay, shattered.
Acknowledge.
Come on, broken. They're very good. There we go. That's what we need. There we go. Victory. Very nice. Wow, holy cow. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to blast them if at all possible here. I forgot about our magic, unfortunately. Just missed them. That was not great. You can try to run down. Yeah, try to.
Doing my duty.
They're down to 15. Try to run them down. Everybody try to shoot them. You guys try to shoot them. Tyrion, hurry up and get back here. I really would like for you guys to knock them down below 15 if at all possible. They've got 47. There's no chance we're going to be able to wipe out that unit. You guys are my best chance to be able to run down some of the Hargoneth Executioners, which we definitely need to do because their garrison is going to survive. And we're going to have to, anybody who survives this fight, we're going to have to fight again. What are they down to now? 10. Keep going. It's down to 6. That's good enough. Go after these folks now. Maybe we can get a charge in on them. They're at 47. 46, there we go. Yeah, this is good. This is looking good. I don't even care if we lose some silver helms to friendly fire. We just definitely want to keep reducing the numbers of Hargoneth Executioners that we're going to have to fight in the next battle. Down to 15, very good.
Archers!
Yeah, let's get you out of here.
Hussar forward!
You guys can try to cut them off, actually. How are we doing here? We're down to 13.
Silver helms.
Down to 6. Okay, that's good. All right, I think that's good enough. I can live with that. Okay, and the good news is we did not lose any units, although many of our units, including both Tyrion and our noble here, took an awful lot of damage. But it's all good. Our Lutheran Sea Guard took a lot of damage, but they didn't get wiped out, and that's really the most important thing. I won't say it's all that matters, because it's with the casualty replenishment reduction that we're using, it's going to take them a while to recover from this. But it's all good. And actually, we wiped out both of the Hargoneth Executioners. Excellent. They're going to have some Dark Shards left, a couple Bleak Swords, 1 Dread Spears, and 1... Not sure, is that a Death Hag? Alright, leadership, weapon strength, reload time reduction. I may give that to a different lord. Like maybe Exarian or maybe a princess. Okay. Treasury, experience, war banner. Yeah. Okay, very good. I could actually... No, we really need the influence, don't we? We need all the... I'm tempted to take the army replenishment, but we need all the influence we can get, and this is going to give us another +5.
Let them go.
Now, I don't understand why I see an army still there. Why do they still have an army? Okay, we also got Armor of the Stars here for Xarian. Unstoppable install. Sure, unspottable install. We'll take it. Okay. Carry out a successful assassination attempt against a hero there. Unlikely to happen. Oh, he assaulted our units. What a jerk. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so why does this...
No.
Why does this army exist? They are... You're telling me...
The gods are with us.
You're telling me...
Protector of the Everqueen.
We won that battle, and yet we're not encircling it anymore. How did that happen? How... Is this a bug? How is it possible? Or is it because this stance... I'll bet you this stance doesn't work.
Following your orders.
Now... I have no words. I have no words for what just happened. Okay. So I would call this a humongous bug in the game. I obviously can't fight this battle. Okay. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I don't want to say for sure it's an SFO bug, but I've certainly never seen that in vanilla, where we had encircled with this stance right here,
Ready to fight.
which did not preclude us from encircling the Shrine of Assyrian. Obviously, however, they sallied out, attacked us, failed, we won the battle, and they not only are no longer encircled, but they got their entire garrison back. Now, it's not all at full strength. The units that we had wiped out entirely are now at full strength. The units that we hadn't wiped out entirely are at the same strength as what they were before we wiped them out. But it's obviously extremely broken. And you know what? It is what it is. It makes the campaign a lot harder,
No mercy.
obviously. They were also able to recruit another lord and embed a master into that army, all because we are no longer encircling. But you know what? It is what it is. It just means that we're going to have to punt on attacking for now, and we shall yeah,
Ever vigilant.
we're going to move Tyrion into Angerial.
Archmage,
We're going to move you out.
trained by the White Tower, carried by magic.
Lord of the Phoenix Court.
What are we going to do with you? We're going to encircle here
Your orders are reasonable. For the Everqueen.
because I don't want them to be able to recruit, and I'm kind of curious to see if this is going to affect their recruiting.
Relent.
Like, they ought to not be able to recruit while encircled, so they shouldn't recruit anything before their turn. Then during their turn, they're obviously going to sally out and attack us. We'll have to retreat. Presumably, I actually don't know how far he'll retreat. You know what?
None shall live.
I'm going to not do this after all, because functionally, this could be an effective strategy. Thematically, like immersively speaking, one man cannot encircle a settlement. So, without having an additional army there close enough to reinforce,
Fall back.
it doesn't make any sense for me to be able to do that. All right. It's a bit of an exploit, in other
High
words.
Mage.
So we're going to move you
Ever
into
loyal.
the settlement.
I am honored.
The greatest.
You, I want you to have this stance where you're gaining winds of magic.
Maiden's
It's very
benediction.
important for you.
I serve the king.
You might as well, because at some point
Hear
we
my
might get
prayer.
a spellcaster into your
Tyrion,
army.
heir of an Aryan.
And then you, here, Tyrion, you get a skill up. What's your trait? Your trait is squishy. Okay. Yeah, so I want to use you more as a field agent for the most part. We're going to go ahead and increase trade with you, and I'm going to rename you as let's copy that, put it here as your second name. Your first name is going to be, you are known now as a trade agent. You can stay in the army for now because you're helping with replenishment, but ultimately I'm going to take you out of the army and use you more as a field agent.
Against the darkness.
Okay, we're getting replenishment done. They're going to recruit up. It is what it is. Okay, well this is going to make finishing off Cult of Excess just a whole heck of a lot more difficult than it should be. But it's fine. We like a challenge. Tower of Lycene, how are you doing? You're going to need a garrison building because the longer it takes me to finish off Cult of Excess, the more exposed you're going to be to attack over here. Although Count Noctilus has kind of a long way around to get to you. I don't think he's going to come around and attack Lothern, and if he does, I think we would win that battle, even if he brings... Well, maybe not if he brings both armies, but if he brings a 20 stack, it can't possibly be strong enough to take on Lothern, I would not think. All right, well, yeah, pretty disappointing bug that just popped up, but we'll deal with it. I am, however, going to probably leave it there for this episode. Immune to attrition, constant casualty, replenishment rate. That's a nice to have, but yeah, we can't afford it. What we could afford, however...
Alariel's champion. The Reaper.
We could afford some more units. So let's do that. Let's go ahead. Let's put this
Magic in purest form.
in that army. I want you to remain, Mentressa, I want you to remain in this Lilith's Blessing stance. Exarian, I want you to recruit a couple more units here. And that does, of course, take you out of that stance. That's fine. You're getting maximum replenishment. We're going to need all the units we can get for the upcoming battle here. Maybe after one turn of replenishment, maybe we'll go ahead and lay siege next turn. We'll see how big that army becomes over the next turn. All right, let's check out our diplomacy and... Nothing special going on here. Okay. All right. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and call this episode right there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.